And welcome back, tankers. This is Mr. Kasarian. We are back in Armored Warfare. You might be able to tell, by the way, from the audio that I am recording this at home. I've been back for 5 days or so, and because of work, this is my real first chance to sit down and actually record. But as you can see here, and by the way, it is Saturday morning that I'm recording this. So, as you can see here, I have the C1 Ariete. I also have the M1 Abrams. I also have the M1 Abrams completely unlocked. This is because on Bastille Day, we got 100% bonus to XP all day, and then we ended up getting some fairly monumental bonuses for about 4.5 hours from 7:30 to midnight Eastern Standard, or Eastern. Are we Standard or are we Daylight right now? I don't remember. So I just need to get the credits up to buy the M1A1, and I'll have 2 tier 8s. But for right now, I have the C1 Ariete. I also have the armor pack on it, and I have it unlocked up to all of its ammo unlocked, and I'm working on everything else and trying to get to the breach lock, which is part of the reason I'm doing this, besides just to get to the Challenger 80, to the Challenger 2, and my first tier 9. So I'm pretty psyched for that. So I'm going to do a quick first impressions video today, partially because I don't feel like, because of patch 1.6 dropping, I don't really have any good replays right now. And I've been playing a lot of my Challenger, not my Challenger 1, but a lot of my tier 6 tanks because of the competition. Speaking of that competition, by the way, let's see here. I want to check something. So this is, let's see, come on. I can type, really. I know how to do that. Alright. aw.my.com. I want to see the rankings. Because I tried to check this last night, and the game went kind of loopy on me. Or the website went kind of loopy when I tried to check this. So let's see here. Okay, I don't care about how it works, I just want to see where the ranking page is. You think they'd be a little bit better about connecting this? I'm sorry, guys. I was theoretically going to do this earlier, but there we go. So PvE. The website's being weird. North America. Come on, give me North America. Give me North America. Fine, PvE. Alright, well, I'll check that later. I think last night I was 59 out of 100, if I remember correctly. So, yeah, I'm actually pretty psyched by that. 59 out of the 100 top PvE players on the US server. On the North American server. I'm not saying that to brag. Oh, I hope I get Erebus. Come on, give me Erebus. I want to do Erebus. That would be sweet to be able to do Erebus for this. I'm not here to brag, and I'm not saying that to brag, but it's really nice to me because one of my fears about YouTubing, and I think a lot of us YouTubers have this, is that we're always kind of afraid that we're going on and doing this and we actually suck. Like, it's, you know, you're playing the game and you're like, oh, I know what I'm doing. And it turns out that you're actually, like, the worst PvE player on the entire North American server. And I got Cerberus instead. Crap. Well, I'm high tier, so that's nice. Yeah, you're always kind of worried that, like, you're going to be playing this game, you're going to be doing great, and you think you're doing awesome, and you're putting up all these videos, and then someone comes along, they're like, actually, dude, you really suck at this game. You shouldn't. You're, like, wrong on every single point you've made. It's just that fear in the back of your brain. So actually seeing that, hey, look at that, using a metric that I have no idea how they measure this, or how they're measuring this, I'm one of the top 100 players, PvE players in North America. That's pretty cool. You know? It's like, okay, that's pretty nice. At least at tier 6, at least. I don't have a chance to tier 9s, so I can't compete there. And tier 3 kind of makes me want to blow my own tank up. Tier 3, you can get some really good games at Tier 3. Just by the fact that no one has any idea what they're doing at Tier 3. So, you can get some really good games at Tier 3. Alright. Oh, you're a PLO-1. I should be firing this. PLO-1 is actually kind of hard to punch. And of course, I missed the shot. Not a great way to start the day, Ariete. But that was a good way to start the Ariete. Watching that shell just bounce off my armor. So the Ariete is, well, it's kind of what you're going to expect from this line. It's big, it's not very fast, it doesn't have the best gun in the world, but good Lord Almighty does it have a lot of armor. I mean, jeez. I didn't think the Italians were really known for great tanks. Actually, they were known in World War II for tanks that were absolutely, terribly, awfully bad. Look up Italian World War II tanks, and you will see a history of tanks that absolutely sucked. Like, their tanks were so absolutely horrendously terrible. I'm going to turn off that accommodation system. I have it turned off on my laptop, but apparently I forgot to turn it off over here. Oops. So let's get up here because this type, I have better armor than the Type 92 does. Okay, give me side. Thank you for that side armor. That was tasty. So, yeah, alright, that's gonna drive me absolutely bonkers. I'm sorry. And I shouldn't be this far forward, but if I don't, this T90 is gonna get himself murdered. Alright, so we got a Merkava up here. Alright, come on, buddy. Let me up here. And that's what you get for snapshotting before your reticle zoomed in.
Identify target. Hostile tank. Loader. Stego.
Okay, this is gonna be one of those days then. Not certain why I got Instigator. I don't even know what that is. Oh, hey, it's another me. I don't think he has the applique, though. You'll notice the side armor on this thing is a little ridiculous. And that's because it is. Yeah, so, as you can see, the Ariete, and understand that I really don't have much upgraded on the Ariete, but I'm not certain why PCH is just doing a help call, but I don't have retrofits really on this tank yet, but yeah, I don't really have retrofits on this tank. But oh, that's why he's calling for help. Okay. Well, I'm a little engaged here. And I'm a bit too slow to get back there anyways. So I'll keep them occupied up here. While my buddy back there distracts the daylights out of them.
That one's down. There's the hornet's nest, so watch your flank.
Sugar. Okay, yep. Sabo, please. Thank you. Can I pet you somewhere? And I've been fleeing Sabo this whole time. That was dumb of me. So I'm going to have a heck of a time petting this guy. No, that's not a damaging pen. Alright, so let's use this hill on my left as cover. I got some damage on him. Yeah, so that's a stupid place to put
Another
that thing, by
tango
the way,
down.
guys.
Destroyed.
There. Problem solved. Alright, let's get over to the right now.
Identified target. Hostile tank.
Is this another one? Alright, you guys are really getting on my nerves.
Destroyed.
By the way, yeah, this commendation system is probably one of the most irritating things I've ever seen. It's like I shouldn't be having to ignore parts of my user interface every time I want to like play the game. I shouldn't have to do that. I shouldn't have to actually ignore parts of my interface here. But nope. So, yeah, as you can see, this thing plays like you'd expect it to for the type of tank it is. It plays like a big brick O armor. Let me give you some advice, by the way, with this tank. The first thing you want to get is going to be that applique package. That was stupid of me. The first thing you want to get is going to be that applique. That applique really does turn this tank from decent... Shit. Sorry for swearing there, guys. Okay, I punched that. So lever 2A6 set to your 8, you can punch its side armor. Oh, it's a VFM. Yeah, die. You will notice, by the way, that actually turning this thing's gun does give you a bit of a... Shoot. Alright, missed that opportunity. What about you? You, I can punch on the side of your turret, apparently. With the M1A1 that has the ERA on it, you have to punch it right there.
Great work, Black Company.
You have to punch it right, if you look at the rear engine area, right above, there's a strip of his engine deck that doesn't have ERA on it. I don't know why. And I think Derp Tanker really doesn't like that tank destroyer. Like, he really doesn't like that tank destroyer. Oh, hey, I think this has come up now. Alright, so I've got up to 66, unfortunately. So I'm slipping down the rankings here, but, you know, I'm not too that far below the guys above me, so I can push that up if I really try on it. So, what do I think of the Ariete? Well, I like it a lot, actually. By the stats, I really wasn't excited about it. And, hey, would you look at that? Performance rewards. Yay! I should have put some insignias on this tank. Whatever. Alright, what'd we get? Oh, yeah, so, other thing. My challenges, I think, are bugged out. Yeah, they're still completely bugged out. So, they're, like, locked here. Every time I play, they just reset to this. They're mostly completed. They're, like, 4 out of 5, 10 out of 11, and 4 out of 5. And they're just stuck there. And I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to delete AFD King, and I shouldn't have done that because I got TDs of dominating SPGs instead, which is the worst objective ever. So yeah, it's a pretty good tank. I don't have any retrofits on it yet because I haven't unlocked those slots on this tank. But overall, I'm pretty happy with the vehicle. There isn't really anything that jumps out at me as being bad about this vehicle. I wish it had a few different... I like the fact it has 2 universal upgrade slots and an armor retrofit slot and a mobility slot. I think that really is going to help this vehicle move around. This isn't supposed to be full-on tank review, but just stats-wise, if you compare the Ariete, its armor's ridiculous. I mean, again, the armor composition isn't that great. It's actually, now let's compare it to my C1 Wolf. Its armor composite is actually a little bit worse than the Challenger 1 Wolf. And it actually has a little bit less frontal armor on the hull and the turret, but it actually has more side armor. And the turret side armor is ridiculous. 450, okay? Now again, the composite isn't that great. In terms of gun handling, its reload time's a little long, but remember, my Wolf over here actually has full, I think it has most of its retrofits on it. Its view range is a bit better, cannon depression is a bit better, accuracy, worse accuracy, aim time is worse, and turret traverse is faster. Its hull traverse is faster, though, and it takes a bit longer to accelerate with a higher top speed. But with the supercharged diesel engine, that's going to increase a lot. So it's going to have much better hull traverse, which is now a stat they tell you. Thank you, Obsidian. Thank you. I think every YouTuber's been wanting that for probably since we started making videos about this game, because there's no way. You have to kind of guess what your hull traverse was. So now you don't. In terms of upgrade path for this, I'd really recommend getting this PSO applique first. It adds a boatload of side armor. It adds 250 side armor. So, but remember, that's only where you actually see the applique. So remember, the front of your armor is very thick. If you're shooting at this thing, shoot in the back. After that, I'd go straight up for first the heat round, and then go straight up to the F1B APFSDS. And then just work through the tree at your leisure. I'd probably go smoke grenades to that. I'll just unlock that now. I haven't used them because, honestly, I have yet to be in a position with this tank where I've had to back out of a fight. I don't even think of that last match. Yeah, I didn't use my repair kit. And that was an at-tier hard mode match. And I didn't touch my repair kit. Yeah, it's like the Challenger 1, you know? It's a brick. It is a brick of armor, and it doesn't care. You just print troll right across that front plate. I don't want to do Tsunami. I also really don't want to do Albatross. Yeah, I really just don't want to do Albatross. So we'll talk for another 50 seconds. Alright, overall, what do I think of the commendation system and the boosts and everything? I love it. I mean, this is great, this new inventory system. Which reminds me, let's go over to service this vehicle. And also, the new inventory system is great. I just love it. I love it a lot. Let's go to Insignias here, and let's do this one. And let's do this one. And let's do this one. And Commander XP I'm not using because I'm using Freya and she's max level. And Global Rep, I don't know what these numbers do. I don't. I actually have no clue what these numbers do. What the Global Rep bonus does. The same with the building. I don't know what it does. I'm sorry. I haven't figured it out yet. I need to experiment with it. I don't know if it's the percentage of... if it's a flat amount, or if it's a percentage-ish issue. I wonder if in here there's a breakdown of how you get your free XP. Yeah, it doesn't tell you anywhere in here about your free XP. So, no. I have no idea. No idea whatsoever. You can see, by the way, I'm getting that base bonus percentage, so my total major bonus multiplier. Yay. Alright, so let's mission PvE. Really? It's another air-based one? I hate the air-based ones. Fine. The air-based missions are really hard to play as a main battle tank, I have found. Because if you get too aggressive in these air-based missions, then you're going to get chewed up by targets in your rear. That's just how it's going to work. And we have a lot of players in easy, not a lot in hard today. That's interesting. That's very interesting, actually. Yeah, so overall, I like the C1. I think it's a pretty good tank. I would be putting retrofits on it right now, But again, I'm more concentrating on my low tier stuff. So yeah. Yeah. We're waiting, and 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 we're waiting. And this is the problem with playing Armored Warfare at 8 a.m. on a Saturday morning. There aren't that many people online. So you kind of have to wait a little bit. Yeah, so I like it a lot. It's a pretty cool tank, and it's effective. I mean, you saw in that last match that I was dishing out damage because I didn't have to worry about taking damage. I could just sit there, still, stable, and not moving in the front of the enemy and shoot them repetitively. And I'm in a tier 10 match. Great. Thank you, Armored Warfare. That was so nice of you to do to me. I really appreciate that. It is the best thing ever. You know, it would be nice to be like these tier 10 guys who are just like, hey, guess what? You know, I'm never low tier because I'm a tier 10. It's like, jerks. So, alright, well, we get to see how to play a match when you're low tier. This is going to be fun. Alright. Yeah, I'll probably go north this time. I usually go north. Let them know that I'm going to do that. I'm the tankiest tanky of tankies on this map, actually. No, the Challenger 2 is more tanky than I am. He's up the tier for me.
Load heat.
All right, Black Company. We've lured the NPAA's air force
Actually,
out,
probably I think he's...
but the area is still heavily reinforced. You'll need to take over their base and wait for reinforcements. Good luck. They don't take prisoners.
So, the 2 bricks
Black
going
Company.
north.
New objective. Quickly. Enemy supply trucks are leaving the area. Our jets will provide flares to mark their locations. Move to intercept and use whatever force necessary.
I'm pretty certain he just got missiled by an NPC.
They started the genocide
There, that
from
felt
here,
good.
and it's time to stop them. Incoming! Coming! Don't lose the base!
Yes, give me your side hull.
Loader, stay low. Target locked on. Loader, stay low. Target locked.
Can I punch you anywhere? No, apparently not.
Loader, stay low.
So we're actually kind of crossfiring right now.
Loader, stay low. Loader, stay low.
Tier 11.
Up. Go stay low.
I guess that's when the game really doesn't like you, huh?
Target locked. Loader, heat. Target's gone.
So I'm switching over to heat now. I should have done that about 5 shots ago, but...
Ammo up.
Alright, so he's going to slide a bit. I'm going to retarget and smack him for that. I'm going to not get in this Challenger 2's way.
Ammo up. Loader, heat. Loader, stay low. Loader, stay low.
Now we get to fight this Leopard 2A6.
Low, stay low.
And a T-14 Armata. Great!
Loader, stay low.
I'm going to actually flank this guy, I think, to get a penetration on him. There we go. Now I can hit you. This is going to hurt.
Incoming! Driver, move!
Of course, I put that round onto his gun.
Target locked on. Target eliminated. Go Sabo. Sabo.
Yeah, well, I didn't think I would actually hit that one. Oh, great. Now it's an ATDU.
Well done, Black Company.
Go Sabo.
Now, I know I'm firing from pretty extreme range out here.
Ammo up.
I always like to get a compliment from another player. Thank you. So what you're seeing us doing right now is pretty basic fire and maneuver. So I'm shooting, I'm advancing, I'm shooting, I'm advancing. I'm scanning for targets, I'm picking the target out. Oh, hey, got the hit. And the reason I'm doing this way is that this is letting me advance and engage, advance and engage, advance and engage. I'm continuing to dish out damage even while I'm moving. Okay, so he's toast. That's good to see. So I need to reselect my Sabo rounds as I come up here, because I know there's an ATTU around here somewhere. Don't waste your ammo on those. Just seriously, don't waste your ammo on them. Just swing yourself up and knock it out with your tracks. You're a tank. You can run over crap. I could have sworn there was an enemy tank over here somewhere. Oh, hey, found them.
A win against the NPAA is a win for humanity.
Hey guys, we found the enemy all right. How are you guys today? Good, apparently. Yeah, right. Okay, so I'm going to push up here. Mostly because I want to get rid of that heat shell. And then I want to advance that ram cup. And he's running to engage on me now, so... There we go. That should do the trick for right now. Let the Armada finish him off. I'll help this other Armada with this Ramka 99. Oh, never mind, there's a T2 up here. Alright, side armor, anywhere? Come on, jerk. Yes! Thank you. Give me your side armor. That was nice. And I hit him in the track. Oh, hey, look who I just banged. I'm not really prioritizing damage because I'm not a damage dealer here. That's not my job. I'm not one of these big... Yeah, okay, fine. I won't take the shot. Typically I would, but I don't want to be a jerk about it, you know?
Identified. Hostile tank.
Ow. This could get bad in a hurry. Okay, we just went bingo on Sabo. Let's get our tail end someplace where we're not going to get it blown up. Alright, so let's get a reload up. Round up. Got his gun. You doing alright back here? Yeah, we're doing fine back there. Okay, they got him. I really wish I had more Sabo. You know what, let's do that, and let's switch up to that. And come on, come on, come on, I need a visual on you to shoot you. And fail to pen. That's fine. Let's get up on this rise here. Alright, someone has a visual on me right now. Alright, we're going for a cap win then. Let's get in here and do it. We'll let the Leopard and the Armada run around and find who we're shooting at. Hey, it's an Abrams. Hey, Abrams. The win is more important than the extra damage. Hey, we get it.
Good work. Your reinforcements are incoming. That's the first step in driving out the MPAA.
All right, so that's the Ariete. You actually can put out a surprising amount of damage in this tank if you just remember that you don't really have to hide. You don't have to sit still. You don't have to avoid the enemy. You don't have to peekaboo with them. You can really just kind of sit out in the open and just engage in a slugfest with these guys. You know, I mean, it's just like the Challenger 1. The way you do damage is by taking advantage of the fact that you don't have to maneuver. You know, you get into range of the enemy, you get in their face, you get up close, and you plop yourself down, and you just trade punches with them all day long. It doesn't matter what they do to you, just take it. And you have the hit points, and you have the armor to just sit there and let them wail on you. I get penetrated very rarely. I don't think I mitigated that much damage in this tank today. Yeah, I only mitigated... I only mitigated 1,800 in this game. But that's partially because the Challenger 2 and I were working together, and I was letting him take the lead. And you saw that I let him take the lead. I let him pin that Armata and get its attention while I went around the side, because I'm lower tier, and I knew that's my job. All right, I'm not going to go front to front with a higher tier tank. If one of my allies is willing to just get in the guy's face, soak the damage, well, I get sneaky, go around the side, put shots into the guy's weaker side rear armor. So anyways, that's my first impressions of the C1 Ariete. I like it a lot. I like it. Let me put it that way. I like it. I want to see how I feel with the retrofits put on. I'm probably going to go with 2 firepower upgrades and the armor and the mobility. But I like the tank quite a bit. And you can see my crew skills here are pretty standard. Smooth ride, quick draw, rapid fire. Quick draw, I'm actually probably going to go for marksman. I might go for marksman next. Because I find that the hull traverse and the turret traverse is decent. I might do the twist. I find the hull traverse is okay, as it is. Even with the engine, it's probably going to be passable. But I like the tank. I like the tank quite a bit. Anyways, this has been Mr. Kassarian. I want to thank you all for watching. As always, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, let me know why. Or just let me know you enjoyed it. If you didn't, let me know why you didn't enjoy it. And let me know what I can improve to make your viewing experience better to watch. For those of you who are out there also, let me know how the audio quality is. I'm playing with mic positions, which is all going to get screwed up when I move anyways, but I might as well learn the basics. Some of the audio difference with this mic, this is an SM57, I think. SM48, there we go. This is an SM48 audio mic. It's not quite the SM58 high quality $200 mic, but it's the one that's like one step below that, by Shure Audio. And I used these mics when I worked as a sound tech, and I liked them a lot. They had really good audio quality. So if there's any odd audio quality issues, that's probably not the mic itself. I'm thinking that that's either my cable, because I'm using an XLR to USB converter cable that I picked up for like $10, which is never a good idea. Trust me. And I'm thinking that it might be the cable. When I get down to Virginia and I get a job, and I have a bit of money laying around, I'm probably going to change my setup. Let's put it that way. You don't want or need to hear the details, but I'm going to try and change my setup and see if that helps. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And as always, tankers, good hunting out there.